Hey everybody, it's Morrissadead. I am an undead horde hunter in the level 85 in the Hydroxus realm. And today I would like to make a video to help all of you people who are just starting out in World of Warcraft. I want to help you make lots and lots of gold so that you can buy your weapons, buy your armor, and more importantly, the thing I hear the most often about, get your riding training, get your flying training, get your flying license, which are quite expensive. Alright, so here we go. First thing you're going to need is time. You're going to need a block of time because you're going to need to do some farming. And anything in World of Warcraft is up for grabs as far as farming and making money. Even something as simple as your fishing profession can actually make you money with the auction house. Because if you fish up different fish, you can put up stacks of 20 in the auction house. People who are trying to level their cooking will buy your stacks, and that's just quick, easy gold. There are two different kinds of professions. There's gathering, and then there's production. Gathering professions like mining and skinning, you can make money right away with those. Production professions, they take longer to level, but they yield more money later at the end. So if you want to make money right away, choose a gathering profession, go out and level it up, and the materials that you get while you're leveling, you can put on the auction house and make your gold. Don't be scared of the auction house. It's not that hard. It's very, very simple. If somebody buys something from you that you put on the auction house, the item and the money go directly to your mailbox, you check your mail, you get your money, you're good. I would recommend very strongly that before you go out and farm anything, that you just take a quick look in the auction house. Just go to the auction house and take a look at the different categories. Weapons, trade goods, miscellaneous mounts, whatever, and see what the prices for what different things are going for. That way you know what to go out and go farm for. Just take note of the different prices, you know what's the lowest price that things are going for, what's the highest price, and also take note of if there is an overabundance of one item versus like a normal or low amount of another. Example, on my realm in the auction house there are 8 pages of elementium ore. I mean, it's just crazy. There's just like pages and pages of it. So I, as a miner, I'm not going to go out and farm that ore because there's already too much of it and the competition is fierce. However, if I go in the auction house and I see there's not that much thorium and it's going for like 75, 80 a stack, guess where I'm going? I'm going somewhere to get the thorium. I'm leaving the elementium alone. Alright. So please take note of that. You know, just take note of what things are selling for and how much of it is already put up on the auction house. I would also recommend that if you put up an item on the auction house, don't do it in the morning because people are listing their stuff and there's a big chance that they will undercut you if you're the lowest price on the board. There's so much undercutting sometimes at the auction house that an item will go for a ridiculously low amount of money because everybody just gets in a panic and they start cutting and cutting and cutting each other. And if that happens, just leave that item alone. If you have a profession like mining or skinning like I've got, and there seems to be nothing that is selling very well, which is a rare occasion, even if you don't have a profession at all, you can still make money with the auction house. You can go out and do some simple cloth farming because tailors use cloth to level their tailoring and people will buy cloth from the auction house to level their first aid up. So if you go out and just do some wool cloth farming with a nearby mob, you can make 25, 30 gold a stack of 20. So if you farm like, I don't know, 6 or 7 stacks, you can make 120, 130 gold right there. And cloth, by the way, it sells really well. I've never had an occasion where cloth came back in my mailbox. Just trying to think here. Like I said, just whenever you're in game, take 30 minutes to an hour, do some farming, then put stuff on the auction house, and then go do your questing, go do your dungeons, and that way you're making money while you're still playing game. Just trying to think of all the stuff that you guys are going to need. And just keep your mind open. It's not always the higher level items that sell in the auction house. Sometimes low B items like low level gear, low level weapons, those sell too. You know, there are low level players that need stuff. So if you got something, put it up on the auction house. What's it going to hurt? Even if you take an item that's worth 23 silver and you put it on the auction house and it sells for 10 gold, you're still making money, more money than if you would straight vendored it. Never straight vendor something unless you have to. Always try to put it up on the auction house just to see what's going to happen. You know, maybe it might sell, maybe it won't, but if it does, you've got money in your pocket. So I hope that you guys take my advice if you're having trouble, and that way you can make your gold, you can buy your armor, you can buy your weapons, you can get your training. Keep your mind open. If you have any questions about how to make money or having trouble, don't be afraid to write me. I'll help you out. I'm just one of those kinds of people. And I'm out. Take care.